diamond quartz. First of all, the stone itself, that large, beautiful centerpiece, is a 5-carat solitaire. And then we have smaller Herkimers at either side, just for your little accent stones, which is so beautiful. And then you have a frame, an entire black framework that is done in enamel, and that's all hand enameled. So you have black enamel, you have this breathtaking, I mean, look at the cut on that Herkimer, that octagon shape with that beautiful, brilliant cut, like a fantasy cut centerpiece. Brand new today, it's $124. It is on 4 flexible payments. It's a great size. Really a fun piece to wear. I do love that Art Deco inspired look with the black enamel framework. This is a special one, Renee. Tell us about this one.
I am so excited about the way this came out. You know, I was never a fan of enamel jewelry, but, you know,
enameling, you can find some of the oldest pieces off of the island of Cyprus, because during their years of prosperity, that's what the noble elite used to wear. And that's not painted on the ring, ladies. What that is baked enamel in the crevices of the sterling silver. And I just adore the way that it really sets the table for the Herkimer diamond. Now go to the cut. That's a very special concave cut. And what do I mean by that? When you're usually faceting stones, it's a flat facet. Concave is a curved facet. It's like a dimensional facet. And you really don't want to do a concave cut. It was developed in the 1950s and then really got excelled. It excelled in the 1990s, but you don't want to use a concave cut on just any stone. It has to be a hardness of at least a 7, and with the hardness of Herkimer being a 7.5, it is absolutely perfect. The ambient lighting, the refraction, everything comes alive in this cut. The same cut is used on the diamond earrings that you're going to be showing in a few minutes, Colleen. And that's the one, I think, the reason why you adore those stud earrings as much as this ring, because of that concave sort of multi-dimensional setting.
Yeah.
But you combine, I should say, that concave cut with the enamel, you got a marriage made in heaven.
Yeah, I'll just show you, because again, and there is an earring that we have a stud earring coming up, and I'll show you, and there also is an earring that matches this ring coming up. So if you like to build a suite, we will help you do that. So there's the matching earring that's beautiful. Here is this diamond shape. I'm in love with that. I want those. Those are gorgeous. So we'll be talking about those coming up in just a little while. But the ring is so pretty. It's beautiful on the finger. It's so bright. I mean, that is as bright and white as you can get with a Herkimer. Would you not say, Renee? I mean, I don't know that it gets brighter and more just white and clear and brilliant in a Herkimer diamond than what you're looking at. And I would assume that because it's such a special cut, they also nickname this the étoile cut. Because it's such a special cut, they reserve this very, very fine, perfectly clear, high quality material so that we can maximize the look and the sparkle of those beautiful stones. That is so pretty. It's a nice size. I love a 5 carat.
You got a double win on this, Colleen, because not only is it the best cutting material, but it's some of the largest cutting material to get this yield in this cut. So we can't do an awful lot of these. Again, this is an HSN exclusive, and I cannot imagine any one of these pieces returning to HSN. I think once you get this, and once you open that box, ladies, you're gonna say, this is even more lovelier in person than what we had seen on TV.
I agree. Okay, if you want your ring, we do have all sizes 6 through 12 still available. That is item number 713615. If you'd like to pick up the ring, the matching earrings are also available. I will find you an item number for the earrings. Let's see, here it comes. And they also are that same beautiful octagon shape with that gorgeous concave or